you sell your products, and in doing so, as you can show them the brochures, the retail sales slips, and the body fashion brochures if you're in that body fashion business, and they can go out and take orders with their people at the office or where they work. Now, think about that. That's a possibility. And what are we really going to notice that will work for you? Well, many recruits will experience the products before signing up. If they're hesitant about signing up, it's a great way to show our products, and they could experience them. Now, what about the training? Do we have to do a lot of training on product to get them into the business? In essence, there is no training. You can provide women with copies of the showcase booklet, body fashion brochure, sales slips, and you show them what they can do, and then all they have to do is merely show it. And if they get orders in doing so, now they could be able to offer that any one of those gifts for a certain amount of volume. You could figure it out what you wish to do. Now, how much are they going to get paid? Establish their compensation. Maybe you give them a percentage of sales, maybe free product. Or how about if you give them anywhere from 15 to 25% of retail sales? Remember, you get a 40% discount, plus you get your personal purchase rebate availability from that area. And in doing so, they'd be getting cash that they could use during the holiday season or free product from that standpoint. So the compensation would be great, and plus they are showing your product catalogs out to people that you can't get to. So you're going to really save time by allowing them to do this. Now, and then once you get, somebody might say, well, yeah, I might be interested in earning some extra money. I don't mind showing the booklet around and the showcase booklet because it has our skincare and a lot of our wonderful colors in it, or the body fashion brochure, which are easy to fit without learning big fitting techniques. So if they show that, well, just encourage her and then keep in constant contact with her. Help her and say, how you doing? Have you thought about this? How about when you go to work out, maybe you can hand the brochures there. And then maybe when you go to the grocery store, just say, well, I'm helping a friend show some of their products this season. And in doing so, they can go ahead and make an appointment to talk to the ladies. And they'll be earning money, but they really haven't signed up. All the orders go through you. So now, it gives them an extra opportunity to earn money, and there's not much responsibility on your part or theirs. It just they show the items, and then there's actually not much training taking place with it. Now, what are the benefits? Well, it's a great way to see if a potential recruit has what it takes, and they might think, well, gee, I could do this. This is pretty easy. And you cover more territory, if you think about it. You're really at making the work lighter because you have more people out showing your products. And in doing so, maybe some women might just want to experience selling a little bit before they really do it. And maybe they're a little cautious. This is a good way to get them started. So they'll see how easy it is, if they can, to sell the product. And, all that activity can help you earn your trip to the annual conference. So the benefits are really, really great. Now, let's talk about the holiday helper. Why would they want to do it? You think about why. Well, they can make extra money. They kind of feel good towards you for giving them a chance to earn some extra cash. And she's not making an investment. She's not overwhelmed with the responsibility of buying into the business yet. But, it's a good way. It's kind of like getting her in the back door. She's out selling, and she hasn't signed up. And maybe she might think, well, gee, maybe I could do this. It's no pressure on her or you. She works on her own time, and she's in control of how much she makes. So if she needs money, she's going to show that catalog. She's going to show the showcase booklet, the body fashion brochure to more people, and you get more sales. So this is something that we felt and what you can do to boost your holiday sales. And plus, what we call them is holiday helpers on the move. In other words, they're going to all of the places they usually go to during the day. They're showing your information. And some people might say, well, gee, where do I get this? And say, well, I can fill this out for you, and you can put it on your credit card, and I'll give it to the girl, and she'll get your order to you. Now, that's a possibility. Be creative with this. Think about this. This is a way that you could really get more sales during these 2 months. Now, at this time, I'm going to let Corey kind of explain why this strategy can be a win-win for both of you. So, Corey, why don't you share with them? Corey? Okay. I guess she's over in that area. So hopefully she'll go on there. So I think she's about ready to go ahead.
I'm ready, Phyllis.
You are. I knew you were there. Go ahead, Corey.
Thank you, Phyllis, and what a wonderful presentation, and what an exciting topic we have. And I know that this is something that we've kind of talked to you about in the past, but I think this is the first time that we're really fleshing out the solutions for you. And what I'd like to talk to you about is that, well, let me just first off start by saying that throughout the year we've talked about sponsoring and growing your business. And the idea of Holiday Helper on the Move for this season is a more out-of-the-box approach and when it comes to sponsoring. Because the idea of choosing someone who might be good in the business and asking them if they're interested in helping you part-time is a great way to kind of check them out, kind of assess them in terms of their character, their personality, and plus their work ethic. But for them too, but for the other person, it helps them better understand the business. And also, I wanted to take you back a few weeks to our past conference call when we talked about sales personalities. This is really a great way of finding out their sales personality type, and I'll tell you why in just a few minutes. The important thing about knowing kind of like how they sell and what their personality is like is that it helps you better communicate with them when the time is right to kind of introducing them to the opportunity. For instance, if they're a visionary seller, you might want to talk to them about the opportunity in terms of the money potential and how much they can grow from this. If they're driven sellers, you can tell them about what a great leader they would make because of their organization skills. If they're social sellers, you can tell them that, you'd be really great in this business because it is a business about networking and meeting other people and sharing the opportunity. And if they're value sellers, you can talk to them about how this business is about helping women. The idea is that to help people help other people might strike a chord in the emotion of the value seller. So, when you have someone working, helping you out for 1 to 2 months, you really get to know them by working with them. And, you can kind of assess for yourself, too, if there's someone that you would like to get into the business. Because through your interaction, you can also see what this person needs to work on. So when you finally make it official, when they finally sign up, you can instantly train them into what they need to work on the most. Now, doing this obviously increases their chance of recruiting someone. Why? Because this is sort of like, when they talk about sales lead generation, meaning that you're trying to generate leads for sales. Well, this is your creative and very fruitful way, by the way, of creating leads for new recruits. And you're doing them a favor at the same time. And the interesting thing is that once you get the opportunity into their life, most likely, once they also find out, they could be making 2 or 3 times more than what they're making, just helping you out. They will probably be the one going to you for the opportunity. So, that's one thing to really keep in mind. Because what you are offering is the opportunity on a free trial basis, right? You're putting the opportunity into her life. You're putting money into her pocket. Because this free trial basis that, she's doing with you or for you during the holidays puts money in her pocket. It obviously, as Phyllis said earlier, it gives her the resources to buy the things she needs for the holiday season. But what she doesn't know is that you're secretly sort of recruiting her and assessing her. Now, this strategy can be a win-win for both because it really does take the pressure off of you and the other person. It takes the pressure off of you because it's feeling